QNT, price analysis, volatile price action needs to break $90. QNT, aka Quant, actually did. We'll do some price predictions and technical analysis at the end of the video. Be sure to stick around. Welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. We got Quant. Price showed an exceptional rally within a fortnight, gaining nearly 80% more over. The altcoin has recently breached the $75 resistance. We're going to go into this on the technical analysis at the end. You guys do not want to miss out on that, providing an extra edge for bullish traders. Furthermore, if the coin price shows sustainability above the breached resistance, buyers could pierce the $91 barrier. Quant did that. Okay, we're up into the $100 range. So we got some key points. I'll have this link down in the description below where you guys can dive into it. This right here is a quote that I want to go over. If buyers could sustain above the $75 flipped support, and this is something important because I talk about how the supports become resistance, then the resistance becomes support. So this is what we're talking about. Above the 75 flipped support, the replenished bullish momentum would propel the coin price 34.8% higher to the $105 mark. And we can go over to these prices right now and we can see this happening right now as we speak. We're at $106. We're up 27.1% and up in the volume 69%. So that is pretty epic right now. We got overall bullish sentiment from the community. Now moving over to these price predictions and technical analysis, we got these ranges pointed out and we're going to see why they talked about these ranges. Why are they important, and talking about flipping these, right? So let's go ahead and get our arrows out so we can identify these areas that we have. So first, let's go ahead and talk about that first support that they're talking about, because see how this is a resistance. The price did hit here once. We never made a support now on that $91 barrier, and that's what they talked about. So if we could hold that $91 barrier, it's something that, and when it comes to chart talk, basically, this is the area that we would want to see this look bullish. I show it on the channel all the time where we make this pattern where we go up, come back down, and then rock back up. That's making a higher low. If we notice we made a support here, higher low, we start to march up. We still haven't made another higher low. And that's the way that a chart communicates with you. And that's how you can place your trades. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Do your own due diligence. I have some indicators that I added because this article mentioned the ADX, and it goes to show that some people are very good with different indicators. Me, myself personally, I don't use it because I don't get it that much, to be honest with you. The MFI, I can easily understand that once it gets past this purple range, I know that it's overbought. When it gets down to purple range on the bottom, I know that it's oversold. So right now, I'm not getting that from that ADX. So that's why you got to take your time, work with the indicators or your filters, and everybody kind of incorporates their own style over time. So I have the MACD down here and I have the MFI. So I can see that this being overbought already, and we've been overbought a while. We have not gone to the oversold yet, even though I'm very bullish on Quant right now. And this is a money bag alert. You obviously want to wait till it pulls back at least into that 61.8 range on this MFI. So, making even a support, you can make support levels on these oscillators down here as well, because they help you. Look at how we tapped right there, and they kind of help out with breakouts as well. So if the MFI came down into this range, a little bit lower actually, if it came into this range or whatnot, right around that area 61.8, if it came down into this range and then bounced back up, that would make sense because we're already kind of overbought. It'd be a safer trade basically, and we could still see some bullish momentum. Another thing that's telling me that we could be losing a little bit of momentum and trading to the right, consolidating a little bit, if we notice the SAR dots, right? Notice that when it starts off very bullish with a lot of momentum, the dots are very close together. Now that, we had this breakout, the chart is starting to take a deep breath. We're starting to see the dots start to separate. Nothing wrong with that, because what goes up must come down. What is just leaving just showed up. What just showed up is now leaving. So we're just taking a breath, moving down. So some of the areas that you would want to take a look at to place a trade, not financial advice, would be that key support that they would say if we flipped it, right? And also the other one that they said was a $75 range, which we can tell already that's an area that we respected. So that would be the healthiest one, because we've already showed that, basically the price is going to hold above this $75 range. So that's why they mentioned the $75 range, and also mentioned the 91 because that would just be a higher low and then having a continuation. The only reason I see the continuation being a little bit harder just to pump right up to that right away is because the MFI is already a bit overbought. So not to say that we can't just come down into this range, because as we can tell, we did it before and we can do it again, and we keep pumping back up from this range. So that means buyers are holding. If we can break past this $106 range, we're looking at some, some bullish momentum towards $120, right? Those, where are we at right here? That's about $115. And even if some FOMO kicked in, because now we're having that crazy breakout, we're talking, in the areas of $153. So that's some pretty nice price action by Quant. So we're going to keep an eye on this one. Go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure the bell notification is lit, and continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.